Hello, people of the worldwide interweb. My name is Kayla, you are you, and I am me. So, this time of the week, I am going to be talking today, just random stream of consciousness, about things that I kind of feel like everyone should need in college. I'm a college student, it's my first year, and I know lots of you are college students, and I know this is going to be really redundant because you all know this, and everyone's harped on it over and over and over again, saying, like, you need to do these things to be successful in life, and we're all like, oh, I'll do what I want, you know, rebel against the man, I can make it my own way, but, you know, like, you get a couple terms in, and you're like, no, screw that, they were right, and I wish I would have done all of these all along. But we are all stubborn, aren't we? So I hope what you take from this is you'll let my plight of being stressed out for the first couple terms mean that when you enter college, or if you're in college, you'll be like, hey, you know, she's probably right, and I will probably do these things. Alright, so these are kind of tips that, like, would apply. You can do them anytime in college, I guess, but when the term starts, this is when I would start doing them. The first thing is get a huge calendar. You can't see it, but I have a big calendar on my wall right here, and as soon as I got any of my syllabuses, I would fill out like assignments that were due, readings when I need to do them. I highlighted the crap out of it, and it really did help. Even though like I didn't look at it all the time, I would, like, the morning of a class, because I had like a couple hour break, I would look at it, and half the time I was like, oh crap, I have to go and read like 3 chapters really quickly because I can do that, and I'm gonna get an F if I don't. It's not that serious. I'm a little bit dramatic and anal retentive, but calendars really do help. And that kind of leads into the next thing, which is number 2, and that is you should definitely get like a file cabinet or just like a big folder that you can put papers in. Like, syllabuses are really important. I know I've lost a couple, and I've like had to sheepishly like walk up to the professor and be like, well, you know, I kind of like misplaced it, spilled coffee on it, my dog ate it, those kind of excuses to get new ones, and it's just kind of too much work. And you just keep them in like important papers that you know you'll need, because I'm seriously the least organized. Like, if you can just see the floor by my bed right here, it's just like stacks and stacks of books and papers, because I just like making things so hard. I don't know, don't do what I do. Make life easy, be organized. Okay, so the third thing is flashcards. Like, I have this written on a flashcard. I know, I'm retarded. Like, ooh, I'm gonna write it down. No, pretty awkward, and I forget half things anyways. But flashcards have like been a savior to me. I seriously use flashcards all the time. I have like stacks of flashcards. What I tend to do, I'm the type of person that, like, I will put off studying till the night before and then stay up for hours on hours making flashcards. I'm just going over flashcards and like embedding it into my brain. And I'll keep those flashcards with just rubber bands on them, because I know I'll probably use them at the end of the term for midterms or finals or anything like that. And flashcards, I don't know if that's your style of learning, but it really helps me, and it just drills it into your brain, and it's a little cheap for last second studying. So the next thing is multiple flash drives or USBs. I like stocked up on them this term because if you don't have a printer, or if you are needing to like bring any information from your computer to like a public library or your library at your school, you definitely need flash drives. Or just like group projects, anything like that. I know that I've had multiple group projects where we did like Prezzies or PowerPoints or anything like that, and I was always the one with flash drives. And sadly, like, I like to back mine up because I lose stuff all the time. I'm like so disorganized. You'd think I'd learn and that I wouldn't have to waste money on USB cards, and then accidents happen on your computer. Like, you can accidentally delete a paper or anything like that, and then luckily you just have it on a little USB card. So those are definitely must-haves. The next and like final thing, I guess, is like bulk office supplies. So I probably could have just done like 3 of these things. Like, this is all of these apply. But definitely highlighters. Ugh, I use so many highlighters. Pencils. I tend to write in pen. This is dumb. Like, I even do my math in pen, so I use up journals because you can't really erase. But seriously, there's nothing worse than going into a test and they're like, oh, you have a pencil, right? Because this is a Scantron test, and you're like, ugh. And then you have to either ask your neighbor or like run to the library and they'll buy one, or like the, I don't know, bookstore. But I've definitely had to do that. And so also, it's another like tip, keep a couple of Scantrons on you, because some teachers don't say. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's a multiple choice test. And from high school, I'm like, oh, all the teachers just hand out Scantrons, but not all of them do, and so just have a couple of those on you. And then Post-its are really great. I definitely used like the tab Post-its like in my books to like mark chapters. So basically any office supplies or anything like that you think you might need, chances you're gonna use it, so you might as well have it. Just ask your parents for money and be like, hey, or if you have like leftover book credit or anything like that in bookstores, use it on supplies, because I definitely have forked out a bunch of money on like note cards and journals and stuff like that. So anything that you can think you'd save time and effort, do it. Alright, well, those were my tips for the week, and I hope that you didn't mind my randomness and things you already know. I know you already know this, but do it, because I didn't do it and it makes life really hard. So you guys have a great day, because I'm gonna try to have one, and just enjoy life and live long and prosper. Bye.